Let me say that I'm more a creative director, and I don't came from the pure art direction. I came more from the photography, okay, and journalism. So I became creative director through the visual, let me say, but not through the technology. So I define myself like an artisan of the art direction, and devoted to the craftsmanship always. I think honestly that you need to focus on the story to tell always, and this is always my goal. Have a good concept, have a good storytelling, because for me the art direction doesn't exist without a sense of the storytelling. Saying that, I think that the pure art direction is to make a detail, a very simple detail, something, transform a detail in something extraordinary. If I want to be a good leader, I need to give the good example. So if I work hard, the people that works with me are looking a good example. If I achieve my goal, the people working with me are looking for achieve their goal. If I make a lot of money, the people that are looking with me are going to make more money, you know. Yeah. So give the right example is like with the kids, and they will do it the same. Yeah, C41 is a platform because we have the magazine. Without the magazine, C41 is only a production company. And we're supposed to be a platform because we have a community of people that follow us with the digital magazine and with the paper issue. So the concept of the platform, making the media, making the distribution of the media, making content as a factory. This is C41, it's a platform. If you want to say, I mean, if I have to say what's the branch of our platform that makes more markup in terms of money, I would say the magazine, the editorials, but not in terms of quantity, but in terms of quality. In a family, there is never the one that makes the money, you know. It's always a team matter. So if I say to you that production makes more money than creativity or than the magazine selling, let me say, I supposed to say bullshit, because it's the ensemble of the business that we manage that makes C41 unique as a proposition in the market. Okay. It's like if you say, okay, in my family is only my father making money, okay, but your mother maybe is taking care about kids, and your sister maybe she's taking care about another thing. My first job was a journalist in a magazine, music magazine, okay. And then I started, but I always been a photographer also for the magazine where I start with. So then I decided to move in the video, okay, not only photography but video, and I started directing music videos and then advertising and then editorials, and then I decided to open my company. I produce now I produce music video to young talent, young directors. I directed personally more than 100 music videos for Italian and international band. And the music video, it's a gym, you know, it's a real gym for experiment, for a director, for a DP, a cinematographer, for all the people that are keen to work in the audio video. Young creators are really fundamental for me, and I am fundamental for them. Because it's true, during my journey in this market, I grew up a lot of talents, photographers, filmmakers, because I'm really curious to develop a talent, you know, and if I see something that I like, I need to explore it. Of course, they're gonna have something from me and I'm gonna have something from there, okay? But I always trying to make an international production company developing talent, not only for Milano, for Italy, but also from abroad. And I think I can say that we are one of the few company that achieve this goal with talents in Italy, okay? I'm happy about the result, because different people that started only with an Instagram stories became a filmmaker with C41 just because I saw something in there. I think that the most important and difficult things for an artist, also for a talent, for a filmmaker, for the people who does our job, the most difficult things is to say no. If you are able to say no, I think you can achieve more goal also in terms of budget, especially because we are living the age of the AI, and I think it's really important to understand that for the future a lot of the decision will be taken from an algorithm, no? And so I think that for us artists, let me say, it's very important to keep the craftsmanship very close to us, you know, and I think that we need to be jealous about our craftsmanship, you know what I mean? Because this is the risk. The risk is that an algorithm will decide for you. But honestly, I see myself in the future film. In the future film, I started directing my first one. Now I'm writing and directing my second one. I see myself there. I see myself there. I'm a bit bored about the aesthetical. I'm looking more for I'm looking for a reason why. Let me say that I also never see a movie like mine, but my movie is full of references, but not coming from the same, you know, I didn't copy and paste. I just took the good references and translate in my story, okay? But a very expert of cinema can see there something about Alfred Hitchcock. A very expert of cinema consider something about Pietro Germi. A very expert of cinema consider something about Pierpaolo Pasolini, because I think that we do what we are. It's like, and we are what we eat. I'm joking, but it's true, no? I think that one of the most important thing is for us to have the right references. Sting Like a Beard, for example, was done because I saw the story closed. The research never finished, but the war never finished, but the battle finished. And there is no war without a peace, and there is no peace without supposing that can be a war. You know what I mean? This is the story of the human race, of us, of everyone, or no? Yeah, the battle is finished because I'm really tired about the shooting, for example, no? I'm not the photographer or the filmmaker happy to go on set. I hate the set. Basically, I don't love other people that I don't know. I mean, not that I hate was a metaphor, but I like to be in my house, on my couch, watching movies or read a book or listening to music. So for me, it's always the time to finish. I don't think it's necessary to do the university. When I talk with my kid, because my daughter is like in a couple of years will be finished the high school, and she will need to decide how to move on. Okay. And I think that I will say to her, don't do the university because of the culture, do the university because you want to have fun. And don't do university because of the work, do the university because you don't want to work. Because when you finish the university, you need to work, and as long as you start, as long as university is, as longer you will start working, and since you start working, then it's very difficult to quit. I started working at 20 years old, and that's why I'm thinking like this, that I suppose now I'm a bit tired, and I never had a quit, you know. How we say in Italia, anno sabbatico, no? When you take like 1 year. Yes, exactly. So I don't know if I answered to your question, but I can say that I love the old people. I love the old movie. I love the old music. Everything old I prefer instead of new. I prefer past instead of future. I prefer, not because I don't like young people or kids, or I don't believe in the future, but basically I love what is old. Old is something that we need to know, because if someone did a movie like Stranger on the Trains, for example, or if someone did an album like Ballads, John Coltrane, if someone wrote a poem like Shakespeare, for example, if someone like my grandmother is 94 years old and she already exists and she's able to talk with me and with you, I think this is the most important thing to respect. Also for for build a future that consider that life is short and we need to improve from the past to build a great future. Yeah. Seems like a politic speech, but I love there is Paolo Sorrentino, the Great Beauty, the movie, and I think it's a masterpiece, award-winning, Oscar-winning, Academy Award-winning feature film, The Great Beauty of Paolo Sorrentino, started with the monologue of the main character saying, oddio, alla domanda cosa ti piace di più nella vita, tutti i miei amici rispondevano la fessa, io rispondevo l'odore delle case dei vecchi, ero destinato alla sensibilità, ero destinato a diventare Jeff Gambardella. That means when I was young and someone asked what do you like more in life, all the other friends answer pussy. I answer the smell of the old people's houses. I don't know if I answered to your question. I don't remember your question. There are different ways to express what I told you 1 minute ago, about the past. Because of course the past it's very important to understand the future, because the history is a circle and tutto si ripete, everything comes back. And another things which change completely my point of view is that in 100 years from today, all the people living in the planet Earth today will not exist. Correct? Yeah. So if you assume this position and you understand that probably this table will live longer than you, this is a good starting point. To take life not superficially but with the humor. Yeah. And this is what I like about the old people, that they know this concept. I mean, because life teach them.
Yeah. They've seen the bullshit. So.
And I think that as soon as you understand this concept, your life will be better. Your work, your life, everything under your this world. I'm also a next generation, because if I think about my grandmother, 94 years old, I'm the next generation. And you are the next generation instead of me. So we are always part of a next generation. So, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, yeah.
So it's not, for me it's not a problem of age, it's a problem of, it's always a problem of education. You are what your parents teach you, with the example they gave it to you. And then when you have in your when you think to have in your hand your life, is not true, because of the system that surround us, we will never completely have our life in our hand. So why I started so far to answer to your question? Because I think that the big problem of this planet, it's especially for let me say what we call Occidente, so Europe, also Russia, also this part of the world. I'm thinking about to hire intern of old people in C41 for giving them a second chance in their life to work in a project that's supposed to be young. Not because I don't want to work with young people or I don't believe in the young people, just because I only believe in education related to talent. For me, the age is not important. I hire young people only because I pay less.
Yeah.
If not, I will have no distinction between a 40 years old, an 18 years old, and 90 years old. I think this is important. Of course, at the end of your life, maybe you are not keen to work every day, but non lo so, scusami, non è una domanda semplice. It's not a simple question.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, there is one thing, but which is the thing that my father say of my generation, and probably is the thing that you will say of the generation coming after you. I just would love that the people starting like the first job has the l'umiltà to understand that they have to grow slowly and they need a teacher, because I think that if you're looking for a teacher arrives, and also if you're looking for a student always arrives. You need to see if it's the right moment, no? You need to like work. There are people that likes work, there are other people that doesn't like to work. This is the difference, and it's not a matter of age.
Yeah, I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,